finished all of creating your dinner meals, which is the hardest part of my day, I think.
Oh, I hate cooking, and y'all know that.
I love to cook. Coming up with a meal for myself every single day has been challenging. So you finish that, you've watched your TV show, you're getting into bed. How do you feel, Sawyer?
Oh, well, I interpreted this earlier as end of the work day, but I guess it is end of the day. I chose relieved. I mean, I'm tired as well, but I'm always tired. Like, I walk in the door to start off the day and I'm tired. So I went with relieved, glad that the day is over, glad that, and like I said, I interpreted this as the work day, but I guess it works either way, because yeah, I'm relieved that the day is over, but mostly relieved that the work day is over. I guess I'm kind of sad that the actual day is over, because then I have to do it all over again, unless it's Friday, and then I'm happy. Because I'm like, yes. I
do feel like I have a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. Like, okay, I got all of these things done. Check, check, check. But I also think I just feel tired.
Yeah. Well, that's what our majority are going with. 52% say tired. And yes, like I said, I am tired as well. But I'm also relieved that everything is over and that I get to go to bed. So.
Well, Sawyer, what is your dream workplace feature? What do you want to have here at the station? I wonder if Shalane is watching. Her boss watching?
I think so.
I don't think
know.
so.
If you are, Shalane, let us know, because this is geared toward you.
We want an outdoor space.
Yes, we both voted an outdoor workspace. I don't know if it would be possible because of our location, which I feel like is kind of restrictive on a lot of things that we can and cannot do just because of where we're located.
I'm going to build an outdoor bubble on my desk.
What? An outdoor bubble on your desk?
Yeah, you know how you can like...
work.
Yeah, I could.
No.
You know those little like sunshine lights?
Oh.
In a terrarium.
Yes, interesting.
I'm going to get a little terrarium.
No.
And
we
a
both
sunshine
put outdoor
light.
workspace because we feel...
I miss the sun.
Yeah, we feel like shut in here because we don't even have a window looking outside. And it's just kind of like, yeah, especially for like me. Sometimes Lauren gets to get out, but I'm like here and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on outside. Like, I have no clue. And it's hard, especially with the weather, because it would be nice to be like, yeah, look outside. Oh, it's raining. Because sometimes radar...
I'm going to get you a digital window.
That would be nice, actually. I mean, yes, and we have our iCam so we can look
We're going to bring the outside to
but
the
it's not
inside.
the same. So, yes, we would love an outdoor workspace. I mentioned this earlier at my last station. We had a weather patio. And it was so nice to just go kind of hang out there. And, yeah, sometimes we had a grill out there, so we'd, like, grill and...
That's
and
fun.
we had a show, not like
Shalana,
extra,
I want a grill.
but it was an evening. We have a grill.
Do we really?
Yeah, it's in the...
We have a grill?
Yeah, it's by the door. No.
Guys, burgers today on Wake Up West Texas Extra.
We could 100% do that someday. But no, there is a grill.
That.
But yeah, so it was nice to go out there and kind of hang out. And they had a show similar to Wake Up West Texas, but it was later in the day. And they do stuff out there, and they do just hang out on the little patio and do the show from outside because we had
That's
a camera
really
out there. So it was really fun. But yes, we would like that. All right, to our, I think, last one before we get into
No, there's two more.
fun stuff. Oh, there's two more. Never mind. Are there two?
Oh, wait, no, you're right. There's just
Okay.
one more.
I was like, I don't think so.
The best way to describe your workspace is...
Lauren's is controlled chaos. And mine is mostly neat because the Weather Center has to be relatively neat for...
Mine is
on
definitely controlled
television.
chaos. Mine might be a little more chaos than controlled, if I'm being honest.
Honestly, hers looks like a tornado hit it every day. However, she does know where things are, so...
It's like, it's always clean at the end of the day, and then I start my day, and then I'm like, shh.
Yeah, she's running in here throwing makeup everywhere. There's like 3 different purses sitting at her desk, and I'm like, do you even have the right one? She leaves her keys
this
there.
morning I didn't. This morning I had the wrong purse with the wrong wallet.
Exactly. I'm like, do you
yeah,
even have
it is.
what you need?
I have what I need. It's just everywhere. I have a lot of stuff that I need on a daily basis. And so I have I've upgraded. Have you seen my new upgrade? I've forgotten the makeup bag. Forget women, ladies, listen. The makeup bag is useless. Forget it. I have a bucket now.
Oh, your little basket?
It's a little, I call it my bucket, and it's a basket, but it's like a bucket-like basket. And I just throw all my makeup in there. It has been great, and I just travel with my bucket now. So anytime I just throw everything I need in my bucket. Water bottles get thrown in the bucket. My phone gets thrown in the bucket.
And then
wallet.
she forgets it.
Then
like
I forget
she did
the
last
bucket.
Monday and has to go, Sawyer.
I did.
Can I borrow this and this? And I'm like, sure.
Last Monday I did forget the whole bucket.
Because my makeup was always here.
And I had to, because I take my bucket home on the weekends. During the week it stays here. But on the weekends I take it home.
That's funny.
And I did forget the bucket. But as long as you don't forget the bucket is the most convenient thing in my life.
I feel like you need a bucket with a handle, so you do need like a basket.
Yeah. Well, it has little handles.
Oh, it does have handles.
Yeah, it has little
okay,
handles.
I didn't know that. No.
I feel like I need like a rolling bucket, a big bucket.
I have what
Amazon.
I call a tackle box because I have like a 3-tiered makeup thing, and it's decently sized, and so I call it a tackle box. Mostly because one of my coworkers in Minnesota called hers a tackle box because, duh, Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes. And so now I call mine my tackle box. Thank you, Caitlin.
They do make rolling buckets.
Interesting.
They're not cute like my bucket is.
Have you ever seen, I guess, what are they, like the square, not bucket, but like square, like book holder, I guess? Those can like roll. I've seen those before.
Have you?
Yes.
They seem interesting. Well, of course, let us know what you do. What is the best way to describe your workspace? What is all of the things on our Wake Up West Texas polls? There's like 5 different ones. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to scroll for you, Sawyer.
It's fine, yeah. It's okay. Make sure to take us with you wherever you go, work, the grocery store, you name it. You can watch your favorite First Alert 7 shows on our app. Download it now on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. Start your mornings with Wake Up West Texas from 5 to 7, and then Wake Up West Texas Extra from 7 to 9 every weekday morning. You can also watch us live on the First Alert 7 Facebook page and YouTube channel, as many of you do. And now we are going to do a quick iCam tour before getting into some Easter fun. But here's a live look outside over the skies of Pecos this morning. Really not the best camera view. I don't know who did this shot, but I don't love it because you can't see the sky really. You're just looking at
Can you move it?
I-20. You can. It's just a whole thing.
Oh, okay.
No, it's fine. I can do
But it looks like traffic's flowing along real nicely on this Monday morning on that route to Pecos. I think that's heading to Pecos.
This is
Yeah.
in Pecos.
I thought you said it was Pecos.
It is Pecos.
Yeah. Traffic's looking okay.
I don't know. We're looking somewhere. Now we're going to go to Fort Stockton because hopefully this iCam looks better than Pecos. Not really. I mean, it's nice.
Usually we get a very nice sunrise out of Fort Stockton.
Yeah,
it might have been a little too late in the day.
The wrong spot. I blame Ethan Yost. Anyway, sorry, Ethan. He's definitely not watching. He's asleep. Anyway, now we're going to come to Odessa. And this is where we were. Hello? We're not coming to Odessa. Now we're coming to Odessa. And this is where we were, and we will end our quick iCam tour. Traffic is
It actually looks okay though.
Here in
Nothing
Odessa.
too crazy on this beautiful, beautiful Monday morning. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning outside.
It is a really nice start today. I like it. And it's chilly, and I like that too.
Me too. It was a chilly day yesterday, but not too bad. It was like a good spring Easter day.
I was gonna say,
We hung out outside.
Similar to what we're going to see later today. Low 70s-ish. I think we got up to 69 and 70. So yeah, I'll take it. And it was blue skies, sunshine, nice day. Little breeze, but not too bad of a day.
We'll take a look at this, Sawyer, yesterday on that beautiful Easter day. Inside the hospital at Medical Center, some adorable, adorable babies were delivered by the Easter Bunny. Early miracles. They are hanging out in their little Easter baskets with their eggs. They are so cute.
I love that.
They are.
I am concerned that the Easter Bunny delivered them, though, because...
What do you mean? That's what the Easter Bunny does.
No.
Delivers
He's not a midwife. I'm sorry.
delivers eggs. And this time he delivered babies. Look at the little bunny rabbit.
I love that. That's cute.
I did a story on the NICU hospital and the work that goes into this. And these nurses are putting in all of, it's entirely volunteer hours. They're paying their own money for all of the decorations, all of the props. They are doing it because they're passionate about it and because they love on these babies so much, and they want the parents to feel a sense of normalcy during their stay at the NICU, and so they give them a chance to just get some cute pictures of their babies for their first Easter.
So I'm going to shout somebody out really quick because it's telling me they're watching. Hello, Mary Kate Hamilton. We miss you. Hopefully you're enjoying Georgia.
She's up early in the morning. She's also on the morning show there.
She is on the morning shift now over in Atlanta. But yes, thank you for joining us. And yes, we love the little babies. They look so, so cute. Now to another Easter-themed story. If you've been scrolling social media recently, this may look oddly familiar. Yesterday, officers in Michigan conducted a traffic stop involving a suspicious individual, later identified as the Easter Bunny. Well, what other bunny would it be? I don't know. The officers then discovered that the bunny held a valid warrant for trespassing concerning and was secured in the back of the patrol car. Goodness. Moments later, he managed to escape the car through the slightly open window and briefly escape the scene. Officers quickly tracked down the escapee, the Easter Bunny, who was safely taken back into custody. And this is a reminder to all that patrol vehicles are usually secure and running from the police is not going to end well for you. And usually we'll give you an extra charge on whatever you're going to be charged with anyway.
I don't think it's usually. I think it's anytime.
Well, yes, it will give you an extra charge. So don't do that. But yes, this is a play on, I guess, a viral video where a woman did the same thing and who was also then caught and taken back to jail. But yes, very interesting. I am concerned for the Easter Bunny getting out of the window. I feel like that would be very hard.
I would have fallen.
100%.
I'm actually quite impressed.
So.
I mean, he just like.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
That's actually kind of impressive.
Yes, it's very. And handcuffed too. It's not even like.
I haven't like fully paid attention to the video. We've shared this on Wake Up West Texas this morning. And I was just very outraged by the fact that the Easter Bunny was arrested. And so I didn't really pay attention to the fact that he actually was escaping out the window.
Yeah. Anyway.
But he made it on time to deliver all of the eggs and hide them.
I was to say, this, I guess, was after most of his work was done. So it still is weird, but a little bit better than just, you know, early in Easter morning when he's still delivering things.
Yeah.
All right. Now from bunnies to horses. Lauren, take it away.
All right, look at this. According to a recent recognition by Guinness World Records, Fancy is now the oldest living horse in the world, all at the young age of 38. The American quarter horse has exceeded her breed's typical 25 to 35-year lifespan. And while she's had a few health complications, she's had a trusty donkey sidekick named Rosie by her side. And they've just hung out, and their owner says that they're living their life to the absolute fullest.
I love that. Good for Fancy. It's an interesting name as well.
Fancy and Rosie hanging out on the farm, living to be the oldest, and they just get to eat and hang out.
Kind of surprises me that a 38-year-old horse is the oldest ever, or at least living. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like there would have been some older ones.
Yeah, it just seems, especially when like the normal lifespan is up to 35. Like, that's a little surprising to me. But
interesting.
Anyway, yes.
Switching gears now, Grammy-winning pop rock singer Olivia Rodrigo releasing a new album this summer. On Thursday, she announced her third project, and it's going to be titled You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. That is the full title of the album. The 23-year-old former actress said her creative challenge with this project was to write from a joyful place. Rodriguez's new album is expected to drop on June 12th in 2021. She moved into the music scene with her first album, Sour, then her sophomore album, Guts, arrived in 2023. I've seen a lot of discourse online about this new album, mostly due to the name and the fact that her other two albums were like one-word albums, and everyone thought she was going to keep it up, and she didn't, and now it's like the longest.
So sad for a girl in love, like 9-10 words.
Yeah,
weird. I don't know. I like some of her songs. I'm not I don't know what they're even called.
I think that we might be above
too old.
The generation that listens to Olivia Rodrigo.
I think so. Like I like Good For You, I think was from her first album.
She's got a great voice.
That. She's the one that sings, like the vampire one. I don't know what it's called.
I have no idea.
You would know it if I played it for you. But yeah, good for her. We'll have to see what songs are on it. And I don't
she did a whole album
even
release for it.
Dating somebody though?
I thought she was.
Intriguing.
But I actually, now that she said that it's like sad, maybe I don't know. We'll have to look it up.
Rodrigo boyfriend.
Isn't she dating like the F1 driver? Oh no.
No, I think.
I thought she was.
That's Kim Kardashian.
Oh, Kim Kardashian's dating the F1 driver.
No, this is an actor. He was in the Enola Holmes movies with Millie Bobby Brown.
I don't know what those are. But
Okay.
I knew that my sister watches a lot of F1, so I thought that was...
No.
Kim Kardashian is the F1 driver. Okay. Well, we've still got a lot more to come on Wake Up West Texas Extra this morning.
Thank you for streaming with us. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
All right, good morning. I'm Lauren Munt, meteorologist Sarah McElroy here with us now for a check of the forecast. Sawyer, how's it looking outside?
It is a little bit chilly as we do start off the day. Make sure to grab those light jackets as you're headed out the door this morning. Rain chances do return tonight, continuing into Tuesday, with temperatures warming through the week into the 80s Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and for our weekend as well. Severe weather is looking likely coming up this weekend. Here's a live look outside of the skies of Fort Stockton this morning, where it is rather blurry. I'm sorry about that. I'll have to fix the eye cam. Temperatures, though, like I mentioned, are on the chilly to even cold side, sitting at 32 degrees currently in Fort Davis, right at freezing there. 48 in Midland, 45 here in Odessa. Winds anywhere from being calm to 10 miles per hour, and we are hanging on to a few clouds across the region, but otherwise quiet conditions. Through today, expect temperatures to be on the cooler side into the 60s and 70s by this afternoon and evening. 71 for Midland and Odessa, 74 for Pecos, 72 for Fort Stockton, 75 for Presidio, and winds through the day anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour, with strongest winds expected across portions of southeast New Mexico. Coming up tonight, we are looking to see some rain showers, especially for areas west of the Pecos and for areas south of I-10. 49 overnight for Midland, 50 for Odessa, and here's a look at our winds anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Looking at that First Alert 7 10-day forecast, a little bit cooler for our Tuesday with a 60% chance of showers for the Midland Odessa area. Clearing things out, warming things up Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday ahead of some more unsettled weather by the weekend, where we are looking to see the potential for severe weather coming up on Saturday and Sunday. So that is something to keep in mind as we continue through this week.
All right, thank you, Sawyer. Now looking at news in the community. The Museum of the Southwest giving the community a rare behind-the-scenes look at the Turner Mansion. For the first time ever, they're opening up tours to the second floor of that mansion. It's an area that's historically closed off to the public. Tours will run every Saturday at 2 p.m. and spots are limited to 20 people each week. Now, you do have to reserve ahead of time, but the tours are all part of the mansion's 90th anniversary celebration, along with the museum's 60th. This Turner Mansion is all about telling Midland's story, including the ties between the Turner, Scarborough, and Durham families.
This family holds a lot of Midland history. They've kind of changed the face of Midland over the years, from generation to generation.
There's a lot more of the Museum of the Southwest campus as well, including the Blakemore Planetarium, a children's museum, and an art gallery. For details on all the behind-the-scenes tours and to reserve your spot, again, there's only 20 of them per day. You can go to our website. That's firstalert7.com. We're going to have another check of the news and weather in about 30 minutes. Keep it right here on First Alert 7.
From First Alert 7 News, with coverage of the Permian Basin, you're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Good morning, and thank you for streaming with us on this Monday. Sawyer, it's been a Monday.
Sorry, I'm fixing the iCam. It was ugly and blurry, and it was just a weird shot. So I'm fixing it. My bad. So hopefully it looks better.
Well, while you do
Yes,
that, let's
it's been a
talk about
Monday.
Wake Up West Texas Extra and how you can take us with you wherever you go. You can watch your favorite First Alert 7 shows on our app. Download it now on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. Start your mornings with Wake Up West Texas Extra or Wake Up West Texas. I do that every
You do.
time. Start your mornings with Wake Up West Texas from 5 to 7, and then Wake Up West Texas Extra from 7 to 9 every weekday morning. Normally hosted by our very own Matthew Alvarez and Sawyer McElroy, but you guys get me today. You can also watch us live on the First Alert 7 Facebook page and YouTube channel.
All right, let's hope the iCam looks better now. I think it should. Yeah, okay, cool.
All right, well, before we get to the iCam, Sawyer,
Yes.
let's take a look at where West Texas weighs in, because we have the answer
take a bowl.
to our trivia question of the hour. Do you know which is which? Okay.
Yes.
Trivia question of the hour. Let's take a look at that poll. The question, which country has the most time zones? Sawyer and I both chose the United States. We're feeling pretty confident about it, although we do
58%
think
chose the United States.
we think Russia might also beat us out. But
All
we'll
right.
see. What's the answer, Sawyer?
Let us see.
No way.
It's France. There is a total of 12, including its Antarctic claim.
Really?
That's weird. Now I have to Google
I don't believe you, Carlos.
French time zones. Oh, yeah, they do. France spans 12 time zones, with metropolitan France using Central European time, and its overseas territories covering 11 additional zones.
So, like, France itself only has, like, one.
Because there's French Polynesia, there's the Gambier Islands, there's the Caribbean territories, there's the Marquesas Islands, Clipperton Island.
They beat us by only one.
Did say including territory.
You did say including
Well,
territories.
you know, Carlos, I wouldn't even thought of France having like 20 million islands.
I didn't think about that.
There's Reunion Island, there's the Mayotte region, there's the, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
Wow.
More islands, there's Caledonia.
There's only 2 in the main country, though.
That's crazy.
That's a lot. It is beating out the United States and Russia. United States and Russia actually tied for 11 time zones, according to Google.
What are the other time zones that we have? Because I can only count 6. If I was doing my...
I think also all of our territories.
Are they all in different time zones, though?
U.S. time zones. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the continental U.S. And then there's an additional.
We have Alaska time, the Hawaii time,
Let's see.
then the Atlantic Standard Time, which is Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands, the Samoa Standard Time for American Samoa, Chamorro Standard Time, which is Guam and Northern Mariana Islands, and then the Wake Island Time
Interesting.
for the Wake Atoll.
Interesting. I want to be on Wake time. Or
And
on
then
Wake
US
Up West Texas
territories,
time.
because I'm just reading this, do not observe daylight saving time.
Did you think that was funny? Nico thought it was funny.
And then there's 1, 2, 3,
Sawyer wasn't even listening to
1,
my
2,
joke.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 states that have multiple time zones in them.
Did you hear my joke?
No. Not at all.
You said that there was a time zone called the Wake time. And I said, that's my favorite because we're on Wake Up West Texas time.
That was
It was good.
dumb, but it was good. Sorry.
Well, anyway, we have a new trivia question for this hour of Wake Up West Texas Extra. Which mammal is the only one who cannot jump?
I don't know, because I don't feel like any of these could jump. Elephant, hippo, rhino, or sloth. I mean, I've never seen an elephant jump. I've never seen a hippo jump. I guess a rhino I've kind of seen jump when they get like into their like run, when they like full.
I feel like I've seen an elephant jump. Because the elephants.
Is it a sloth? Because they're. I've
That's
never
kinda
seen a
why I
sloth,
feel like I've never
walk on
seen
their
it-
legs. That's,
Yeah,
I've always seen
only
them like
seen them
hanging.
I feel like it's definitely a sloth. It's because I think an elephant's too easy. And like they like do stuff at the circus where they balance on like balls. I feel like if they can balance on a ball, then they can jump.
I don't know if that's jumping though. I've seen them, like on their hind legs, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like an elephant can jump. I'm choosing.
Watch it not be a sloth because sloth seems so.
Well, it's like seems like it's like the only one of those choices that's like out of place.
Have you seen a sloth walk on feet?
No, but I saw a sloth at the Museum of the Southwest. I don't know if they still have the sloth there at the museum.
I've never seen a sloth do anything but hang from a tree. So in that sense, I don't feel like a sloth can jump.
In the movie Zootopia, they work at the bank.
No, they work at the DMV
Oh, you're right.
because it makes sense
Yeah,
because
'cause
the
it's
DMV is always so
slow.
slow.
I think it's a sloth. I
I'm
don't think
going
I've
with
ever seen
sloth,
him
too.
jump. I mean, they can like swing, but
that's
I don't
not
think they can
jumping.
jump.
Sorry, I'm eating food.
I feel like they're so like lethargic that they just can't move. Let's go into our next poll, which is a poll, not a trivia question.
one.
I know. Oh, I have to do it. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm gonna read it. Then I was like,
No.
wait, I don't know
Our
if I remember
producer
how
is
to.
gone.
I hit next.
Yes.
I did it.
Good
Okay.
job. That was you.
Most of the time, how are you feeling at the end of the day? Sawyer and I are back and forth between you're either relieved and tired or I am accomplished and tired. That's kind of how I feel. I feel accomplished and tired. I feel like I get a lot done during the day, but I feel very exhausted because my day starts at 3 a.m.
I chose relieved because I initially thought this said end of work day or like meant end of work day. And so like, I'm always like, yes, it's over. I can go home now. I'm always tired though. Like when I walk in the door to start off the day, I'm tired. So I'm tired at the end of the day too, but I'm more relieved that the day is over and I can go to bed and sleep until I get up at 3 the next morning and then cry and then look forward to my nap later in the day. So, but
True.
we have a mixture of everything on here. I mean, most people say tired, but some people say relieved, like the day flew by, and some say accomplished as well.
I feel like this show has flown by today.
And I feel like it's been slow.
Really?
Yes,
I feel like it's moved.
but I don't know.
Next poll question. Wait, I clicked the wrong button. There we go. What is your dream workplace feature? Do you want a nap room, free food and snacks, a game room, or an outdoor workspace? I would like an outdoor workspace.
I would like all of these. I mean, free food and snacks would be nice. We sometimes get it, but it's not like conducive to our schedule because it's usually at like 9 a.m. I think it would be nice if we had a better break room. Like I feel like our break room's not very good. An outdoor workspace would be nice though because like I feel like we're shut in a lot and don't get to go enjoy the fresh air very often. So it'd be nice to be able to hang out outside, even just for like a little bit, which I guess we can technically do and I have done before. Like if it's a day when I just need to go outside, I'll just go like stand outside our door. But it's not very fun to just stand on the sidewalk and hang out against the brick building. I don't know. Anyway, but yes. So,
I agree with all those statements.
all right, next one, Lauren, and our last one is the best way to describe your workspace is very organized, mostly neat, a little messy, or controlled chaos. I chose mostly neat. The weather center is relatively neat. There's a couple things out of place, but it's not too bad. I mean, it has to be on camera, so it's never too messy, thank goodness. And like all my stuff is contained into a drawer. Lauren's desk is controlled chaos. I literally walked by it earlier and I was like, man.
And it was clean this morning when I walked in.
I was gonna say the amount of things that are just thrown over there right now
This
is a lot.
is true.
So, but yeah,
It's definitely controlled chaos. It gets worse as the week goes on, and then I clean it at the beginning of the week or at the end of the weekend.
sorry, I'm trying to just make sure we don't have any new comments. Actually, Mitch Stay Ready has joined us. He said, good morning,
Good morning, Mitch.
family. So that was very nice.
Good morning, fam.
Good morning, fam. All right, what do you want to do now, Lauren? Take a break?
I want to do an iCam tour.
Oh, okay.
iCam tours are my favorite, and you always skip on them. And
Because we don't have time.
I love an iCam tour. We have plenty of time.
We have time right now, but usually we don't have time. Let's see what's trending.
What are we looking at now?
This is Fort Stockton. This
Is it
a better
really?
view of Fort Stockton. Technically, it's not Fort Stockton, but
It's looking
this
the
is our Fort
opposite.
Stockton iCam.
Very
So,
pretty.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm on the wrong thing. Let's see what is trending.
Can we go to my favorite place?
I mean, we can.
No, we don't have an okay, you're right. Alpine is my favorite place. We don't have an Alpine camera. I would like to get an Alpine camera. That's my next goal.
We used to have one in Van Horn.
I would like an Alpine camera.
I
Alpine.
have to zoom in.
Fort Davis. I like Fort Davis too. No, my favorite iCam is Port Neches Groves. I think
There we
it's
go.
so pretty out in East Texas near Beaumont and Nacogdoches and Tyler. That's where my whole family is from. How pretty.
I like the palm tree.
Isn't
right
it
in
nice?
the forefront.
I love it. Love that. Port Neches Groves. My grandparents graduated from Port Neches Groves High School.
Cute.
PNG. They're the, I believe, reigning 3A high school football state champions.
Wow.
Yep.
We're going to go to this one because it's such a funny camera. I don't know if we can see anything. Oh, I think we can. On there. And it usually moves. So we'll see if it's actually like facing this. This, yes.
It's an alligator?
Yes, we have an iCam at the Gator Country in
That's
Beaumont. I
awesome.
think it's like a gator rescue.
In Beaumont?
Yes.
We love East Texas here.
So, yeah, I think this is fun. And yes, that is a gator just hanging out.
That's awesome.
And usually the camera like moves and goes to like different shots of this place because there's like multiple different enclosures that they have.
That's really
But
cool.
anyway, let me go back to our list and see what we have on our iCam. Sorry, our iCams. Here is a city, and I want you to guess it, Lauren,
I'm not very good at the guessing game.
with the gators moving. What do you think this is? It is on the East Coast, somewhere.
I don't know if it's what I think it is. Actually, I do think it is what I think it is. I need to look closer.
What do you think it is?
That looks... Is it Philly?
No.
No, it doesn't look like quite Philly. That building looks like a building in Philly. What is it? Where is it?
It is Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia.
Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia.
See?
Is Atlanta on the East Coast?
Yes.
I don't think I'd consider that East Coast.
I mean, it's not technically on the coast,
I would
but
consider it
it's on the eastern
the
part
South.
of the country.
You said East, and I thought that we were looking at. There is. Go to Philly. Don't we have a Philly cam?
We do have a Philly cam.
Go to Philly. There's like a triangle building that looks like Philly.
Sorry, it's being mean to me.
I've never been to Atlanta.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hope y'all liked my singing. It was beautiful.
I mean, it looks too small to be Philly. I don't know why I guess that.
Well, I don't think we have an actual like shot of like downtown Philly on our cameras, which kind of stinks.
I have a lot of pictures of downtown
She's
Philly.
not here this morning, but we have Celeste Gessner's favorite place to be.
Citizens Bank Ballpark. Oh, that's sick.
She is a fan of the Phillies, a very big fan of the Phillies. We also have Philly International. We have a, okay, yeah, I guess this is a shot of the Philly skyline. Here we go. There's that triangle building. There's actually two triangle
Yeah,
buildings.
see, I knew there was a triangle building in Philly.
There's two.
Oh, Philly downtown looks a lot different than what. That is, I believe, the Saskatchewan River. Saskatchewan. Something.
Are
I'm
you trying to
slowly-
say Saskatchewan?
No, it's like there's like a
I have the Schuylkill.
Schuylkill. The Schuylkill.
That, yes.
The Schuylkill. I'm slowly learning all of my rivers in Philly.
Or there's the Delaware River, which technically, no,
that might
this
be
is
the Delaware.
because this is an iCam in New Jersey, but it's looking towards Philly.
Yeah. I've been on that turnpike, the one that goes like across there. From into Philly into New Jersey.
But anyway, so
I've
we have
been-
that.
The Schuylkill. They have such fun river names in New Jersey and Philadelphia.
Sure.
And there's a road, Sawyer, you would love this. There is a road called Kelly Drive that goes down the Schuylkill. And the Schuylkill is where Boathouse Row is. I've learned all of this very recently. There is where Boathouse Row is. And because all of the universities in Philly have boathouses where all of their like rower teams, they have these little like houses that are like right on the river that house all of their equipment. But they're very pretty buildings. They're beautiful buildings. Here, I'll show you, Sawyer. They're really, really pretty buildings. And they like just line up, and they all have like flags on them with like their house and their college, and they like have like, they do like tailgates out there, like whenever they do their races on the river and stuff. It's very fun. It's my favorite thing to drive by, and it's very pretty. Let's see, Sawyer, if I can pull it up for you.
Okay.
They're like very old, like Victorian style houses.
Oh wow, pretty.
Yeah, they're
I
very
love a good house on a lake or on a river.
Along the Schuylkill, which is the funnest word.
Google. Let's
Got
see.
anywhere else fun for us, Sawyer?
I don't know. No, not really. Okay. We'll go a couple more places. Why not? Thank you to the 4 peeps that are still hanging with us.
Tell us where you want to go.
Yes, tell us where you would
Where
like
you
to
want
go.
the iCam to go.
We don't have an iCam everywhere though, so that's the bad news. Is that we can't go anywhere. But we can try and go somewhere fun. This is kind of a cool shot. Sorry, I'm thinking. This is Mount Wilson in California. I don't know, I just like the lights. Look at that.
Wow.
It's pretty.
That is very pretty.
And that's like towards LA-ish. Like when they had the wildfires, this camera went down because it was
Oh, because it was like where?
it was burning in that area. And then let's go, I don't know, one more place, because why not? Ooh, this looks so pretty. Okay, we're going here. Hopefully it looks like this. Hello? I guess we're not going there. Aha!
Wow.
Seattle, you guys. I really
That's very pretty.
loved Seattle. It was absolutely gorgeous. Ugh, so pretty. I love it. It's gorgeous. Anyway, all right. And we'll just go one more place because why not? And it's on my little thing that I have. This is Ripley's Aquarium in somewhere South Carolina.
What aquarium?
Ripley's? Like the Ripley's
Like the Believe It or Not?
Yes. That's why it looks like there's like a submerged... Yeah, that's why it looks like there's like a submerged building or an upside down house.
Interesting.
Because it's like Ripley's Believe It or Not, but then it's also like an amusement park /
Aquarium?
/
Wild.
boardwalk thing.
Interesting.
Is there really a Paula Deen
There is a
restaurant?
Paula Deen,
Hold
yeah,
on,
at the
getting
top
up.
there.
I can't see. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, that's why it looks like there's like a house upside down
That's
and
pretty neat.
stuff like that. So anyway, make sure to, I don't know what we have next even.
Take us with you wherever you go. You can watch your favorite First Alert 7 shows on our app. Download it now on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. Start your mornings with Wake Up West Texas from 5 to 7, then Wake Up West Texas Extra from 7 to 9 every weekday morning. You can also watch us live on the First Alert 7 Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. We've got a quick update for our First Alert 7 viewers up on First Alert 7 on
that's in
TV.
like 4 minutes.
Yep, but we'll be right back.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
All right, good morning. I'm Lauren Munt here with meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. Sawyer, it was a bit of a chilly start today, but looking okay so far.
Yeah, you know, it is still a little bit chilly out there this morning, so make sure to grab a light jacket as you're headed out the door. Looking at those First Alert weather headlines, we are going to see rain chances returning tonight, continuing into Tuesday, but just some good old rainfall. No severe weather is expected. Temperatures will be warming through the week with highs back into the 80s Wednesday through the weekend. Severe weather is likely coming up for your Saturday and Sunday. Here's a live look outside of the skies of Fort Stockton this morning, where we are seeing blue sky and sunshine. Temperatures sitting at 46 in Fort Stockton, 45 here in Odessa, 50 in Midland. And those winds are relatively light this morning, anywhere from being calm to 10 miles per hour. Looking at that satellite and radar, we are hanging on to a few clouds, but otherwise quiet conditions. And temperatures today are still going to be on the cool side, only warming to the 60s and 70s by this afternoon and evening. 71 for Midland and Odessa, 74 for Pecos, 72 for Fort Stockton, 75 for Presidio, and winds through the day anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour under partly cloudy skies. Coming up tonight, like I mentioned, rain showers do return to the region, especially for areas west of the Pecos, but coverage will increase as we head into our Tuesday, with rain showers expected across the Permian Basin and southeast New Mexico tomorrow. 49 overnight for Midland, 50 overnight for Odessa. And here's a look at that First Alert 7-10 day forecast, where we are going to see temperatures slightly cooler for our Tuesday with that rainfall. A little bit warmer Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with highs back into the 80s, above normal for this time of year, but not too far off from where we should be. Saturday and Sunday, though, definitely want to keep those eyes to the skies because we are going to see decent chances of rain and thunderstorms and potential for severe weather as well.
All right, thank you, Sawyer. Let's talk public safety now. State troopers are increasing their patrols this upcoming weekend to keep you and other drivers safe on the road. Texas DPS launched its annual Distracted Driving Traffic Enforcement campaign. That's now through April 13th. Troopers are going to be on the lookout for drivers who are texting, failing to slow down, or are otherwise just distracted behind the wheel. This campaign coincides with the department's Crash Awareness and Reduction Effort, or CARE operation. Just last year, troopers handed out more than 79,000 citations and warnings. That included more than 5,100 for speeding violations, 335 for seatbelt and child seat violations, and 345 felony and fugitive arrests. Turning now to more news in the community, the Boy Scouts of America, they've changed their name to Scouting America. It's an organization that's rebuilding after a scandal at the national level that happened during the pandemic. In Odessa, Troop 34 is all part of that rebuilding effort. Troop 34 is part of the Buffalo Trail Council and serves West Texas across 18 counties. However, since 2020, they've lost 60 of their 96 units. Now they're working to rebuild. Now, aside from the rebrand, the mission remains the same. Character development, citizenship, and leadership are all at the top of the list.
Scouts is a big part of a lot of young men's lives. From getting their eagle, it can be a very big thing in a lot of people's lives, and being part of that is a really good feeling, the bond I've made with them, helping them get there.
The Buffalo Trail Council remains active with leadership training and outdoor programs. They're just asking for lots of volunteers and donations. But they now also extend to girls and all youth, proudly naming their very first female Eagle Scout. That was in 2023. We wish them the best of luck. We've got another story for you now. Take a look at this. The Easter Bunny delivering some early miracles to the NICU at Medical Center Hospital yesterday. The hospital posted these adorable pictures of all these newborns in adorable little baskets to celebrate. Congratulations to all the new mothers on this Easter holiday. We're going to have another check of the news and weather in about 30 minutes. Keep it right here on First Alert 7.
From First Alert 7 News, with coverage of the Permian Basin, you're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Lauren,
Are
did
we
you
on?
lose your IFB?
I lost my IFB.
Yeah, we're back.
I can't hear anything. Well, welcome. Thanks for. Do we have video? Has it pushed?
I don't think so, no.
What do you want to talk about, Sawyer?
We have polls.
We have polls to get
can
to.
talk
Let's
about
take a look at the polls.
Yes.
Did I lose my?
Did it die?
It might have.
Your mic's also blinking too.
Okay, well, let's talk about our polls. Sawyer, you take it away.
All right. Well, the best way to describe your workspace is very organized, mostly neat, a little messy, or controlled chaos. 51% say mostly neat. So I'm proud of you all who say that. 25% say controlled chaos, and that is where Lauren Munt falls. I would say I'm mostly neat. The Weather Center has to look relatively nice. And yeah, I don't really have anything out here. Do you have it back yet? Do you know?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. Well, that's cool. All right. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. This is our trivia for today, or this hour. Which mammal is the only one who can't jump? A sloth, a rhino, a hippo, or an elephant? 100% say sloth, and I think that honestly might just be Lauren and I. But that's okay. If you are still watching us, we have 4 loyal viewers right now. Make sure to go to firstalert7.com/vote or scan that QR code on your screen and make sure to vote. We chose sloth because we've never seen a sloth actually walk. We've only seen, oh, yep, somebody chose elephant. 20% say elephant. That is interesting. I'd love to know your reasoning if you are watching us on the Facebook page. We chose sloth because we've never seen a sloth actually like walk, so therefore we're not thinking it can jump. But it seems relatively, I guess, it makes sense for a sloth to not jump, so maybe it's not a sloth. But I don't think I've ever seen an elephant, a hippo, or a rhino jump either. However, I feel like they can. So maybe, hopefully, we have Lauren back.
I'm back. I have
batteries
audio.
die.
Yeah, they
Yes.
did.
Yeah,
Nico, I switched them out with IFB4's batteries, so now IFB4
it's dead.
is dead.
They don't use that until later in the day. It's okay.
So that's an afternoon crew problem.
Yes.
But, okay, yes, which mammal cannot jump? Sawyer and I both agree. Sloth is the answer there.
We'll have to see.
All right, next step. Most of the time, how are you feeling by the end of the day?
Right now, I just want to go home.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not feeling it. Quite honestly, I'm sorry, but I'm, ready for the day to be over. But usually I chose relieved because I'm happy that the day is over and that I can go home and hang out and watch TV and sit on my couch and do nothing and take my nap. And I'm always tired, or else I would have chosen tired, but I'm always tired. So,
Yeah.
Lauren, you chose tired, but you were also between tired and
I also feel
accomplished.
accomplished. Yeah, I think I feel accomplished a lot of times during the day. And so,
Is it bad that most of the time I don't feel accomplished? Like I'm just kind of in a cycle where I just come to work, do my thing, go home.
you need a hobby.
It's hard to have a hobby on the shift because I would, but it's hard because most things that I would want to do are in the evenings and I go to bed at 7 p.m. Like I would love to start dance classes again, but any adult dance classes at like 8 or 9 o'clock. I can't do that. So,
They have like the classes for like retired people that are at like noon.
not adult dance wise, no. At least not as far as I could see.
Jazzercise or Zumba.
Maybe. Or like theater. I love theater. I'd love to do theater. But rehearsals are in the evenings. Sawyer can't do that. Or she could, but she would be exhausted at work. And I'm already tired at work with a full night's sleep. So therefore, I cannot, sadly, do that.
Well, next, what is your dream workplace feature?
Ooh, 38% for nap room and outdoor workspace. We both chose outdoor workspace because we feel cooped up in our studio, in our station. There are no windows even. The windows that we have look into the mall. And no offense, but people aren't interesting. So therefore, I would like a window to the out of the mall.
Window to the outside.
Yes. Or can we like change this into a screen and then we can project an iCam on it the whole time?
I told you I'm going to get you a digital window.
That would be nice.
All right, so we've got some news across the nation we want to get to now. You drive next to them every day, large trucks. They're 18-wheelers. But did you ever think about their tires and what might happen if one had a blowout?
Our national investigative team found that sometimes what results are deadly crashes that can change lives, as one Indiana man found out. We want to warn you the story contains crash video from dash cams. Here's senior investigative reporter Anna Werner.
On a July afternoon in 2023, this 18-wheeler drove east on a rural stretch of Interstate 40 in New Mexico. What happened next upended the life of a man some 1,200 miles away. This man, Derek Walsh.
It took me weeks to process what had just happened. I'm still in hell, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, we were just really close, just like Irish Catholic family. We'd have dinner every night together, went to church every Sunday.
And earlier that year, his parents had finally reached what he says was his dad's lifelong goal, buying this cottage and retiring after decades of work as an engineer.
He was definitely my hero. I really looked up to him.
Hi.
Meanwhile, his sister attended college in Phoenix studying astrophysics and working with NASA.
She was super smart and she was really driven and she inspired me a lot. My mom was my best friend growing up. My parents really cared about me and my sister. They were just great people.
After the July holidays that year, his parents were accompanying his sister on the long drive back to school from Indiana to Phoenix, Jessica bringing her dog named Galaxy, driving west on Interstate 40. Derek was in firefighter training in California when a friend called him in tears.
I knew when he was crying that something was very wrong because he's never cried to me before, ever.
He told Derek he needed to call his parents, so he did, but
It went to voicemail and then I knew something was up.
it was when he was told to call a sheriff in New Mexico that he learned the life-shattering news.
So they told you over the phone that your family,
Yes.
your entire family was gone.
Yes.
This video shows what happened as police said the 18-wheeler's left front tire had a blowout. The truck veered across the median, heading for the Walsh's car, hitting it head-on. His dad, Michael, mom, Angela, sister, Jessica, and even her dog, Galaxy, were killed.
I can't imagine what that's like.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely, I don't know how to describe it. It was definitely like an out-of-body experience. It didn't feel real, if I'm being honest with you.
On any given day, it's estimated there are more than 1 million 18-wheelers on the road. And when a truck tire fails, accidents are often the result. There's no exact count of those accidents, but our national investigative team found for the most recent years where government data is available, 2021 through 2023, there were more than 200 large truck crashes reported nationwide where tires were listed as causing or contributing to the accident, with 173 people dying in those crashes. There's a variety of reasons why tires can fail. In the Walsh case, his attorneys allege in a filed lawsuit that the truck tire, made by Goodyear, was defective.
We look at the tire and we can see the telltale signs of defects in it.
Houston attorney Rob Ammons specializes in tire cases. He says the tire that failed in the Walsh case had 2 defects. The first, a faulty inner liner. This animation prepared by his firm shows a normal inner liner, a layer designed to keep air inside the tire, and then what he says was the defect, what looks almost like a thumbprint in the liner.
It creates an area where this rubber, which is supposed to hold the air in place, is way too thin, and the air is able to migrate through that inner liner into the structure of the tire.
Ammon says that air can then push the tire's layers apart, pressuring steel belts, which he says didn't fuse together the way they should have.
Suddenly, the tire separates inside. The inside comes apart as the vehicle's traveling down the highway at 70 miles per hour.
In court filings, Goodyear denied the tire was defective or dangerous in design and manufacturing. The company blamed truck operators for the tire being run in an overloaded and/or underinflated state and said the truck driver didn't keep the tire properly inflated. Videos of tire failure crashes show the speed with which a failure can happen and how drivers struggle to cope. The problem is especially dangerous when one of a truck's front two tires, called steer tires because they steer the truck in the direction the driver wants to go, blows out. New Orleans truck driver and owner Bobby Tassin Jr. knows how dangerous that can be. He's been driving for 25 years.
If that left steer blows, this steering wheel is going to want to just yank to the left. At 70 miles an hour, there's not much a human can do to keep that truck in that lane.
To avoid that, drivers like Tassin are required to do a pre-trip inspection of critical safety components.
While I'm on this side, I'm looking at the back of the wheel, make sure no fresh oil, there's no tire bulges, no eggs, drums look good, no cracks.
Including tires before they start their shift.
So this is a quick check just to make sure no low empty tires. If it was flat and you hit it, it would give you a deep thump, and that means you got some tire issues going on.
Safety is fundamental to any trucking company.
Tyler Coatney is president of Acme Truck, the mid-size carrier where Tessin works.
For tires, we look at the tread depth as well as any sort of bulging or wear on the tires, and they also do check inflation as well.
In fact, as Tassin showed us his inspection procedure,
that's a low tire.
He found one of his two front steer tires was low on air.
It needs to be at least 100 to 120. I normally like to run about 110.
The American Trucking Associations, the country's largest national trucking trade association, says it emphasizes the importance of properly checking tires to drivers and companies. Yet our investigative team found in 2024 and 2025 of all trucks pulled out of service, in other words, taken off the road by government roadside inspectors, tire problems were the #1 reason. And 84% of those violations cited flat, leaky, or underinflated tires.
If you don't have proper tires on an 80,000-pound truck, that can really affect the ability of the truck to stop when it needs to.
And Peter Kurdock with the nonprofit Advocates for Highway and Auto Safety points out those numbers only reflect the trucks inspectors actually examined.
Are they inspecting every single truck?
No, it's a very small snapshot because a very small percentage of trucks are actually being inspected. So the problem is likely much larger than what we're seeing.
What's more, while tire pressure monitoring systems like these are mandatory for passenger cars and light trucks in the U.S., they are not required for large trucks, including 18-wheelers. And there's another way of preventing underinflation.
There are systems out there that can maintain the pressure of a tire while it's traveling. And that can be a really important safety advance.
Do you know, are those required?
They are not required.
They're not. Why not?
Good question for the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration and the U.S. Department of Transportation. It's something they should be looking at.
But those solutions may not help with accidents caused by defective tires. Attorney Rob Ammon says that's where lawsuits come in, to force companies to improve their products.
Companies understand that when they don't build safe products, if it costs them money, they'll devote the resources to build safe products.
Are you angry at anyone?
I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't angry.
And who are you angry with?
Whoever manufactured that tire. I'll come down here, I don't know, once a week, every 2 weeks, whatever.
Derek now takes care of the cottage that was to be his parents' dream home in retirement, still surrounded by their belongings.
I'm definitely alone without them. I've been attempting, to get back to some level of normalcy, but I don't know. It's never going to be the same ever again.
All right, so we're every Sunday night and Monday morning for the last 3 weeks, I think. We've introduced you guys to somebody who is, we've introduced you guys to someone who is in the foster system here in the Permian Basin. And it has been a really cool thing for me to get to know all of these kids and get to share them with you guys so that you guys can, if you're interested in foster adopting, that kind of thing. And this week's no different. So this week for Finding Family, I'm introducing you guys to a 17-year-old. He ages out of the foster system in December.
Finding Family, brought to you by One Accord for Kids, with support from 210 Equipment Rentals.
Xander is the kind of kid who lights up a room without even saying a word. At 17, he's nonverbal and communicates through sounds and physical responses, letting those around him know when he's excited, curious, or in need of any kind of comfort. He loves being held and shown affection, and thrives when the people around him are active and engaged. Xander enjoys being read to, listening to music, and feeling the beat and vibrations of the world around him. He especially loves the outdoors, taking walks and sitting outside just to take it all in. And family means everything to him. He participates in any activity as much as he can, from movie nights in the living room to family dinners and outings with everyday routines. And now, Xander's ready for his forever family. A family with plenty of affection to give, the patience to meet his daily needs, and the commitment to include him in every part of their lives.
His forever parents will advocate for him, snuggle with him, and show him unconditional love every single day. You can take a look at Xander's full heart gallery and adoption information. That's up on our website, firstalert7.com. Reporting for Finding Family, Lauren Munt, First Alert 7 News.
Super sweet story there with these kids and Finding Family. I mean, I've absolutely loved, like I said, getting to know them and getting to share these stories.
Yeah, you know, I love that, and I love watching your stories every week. You know, adoption and fostering is just such a big need out here, especially in West Texas. You were mentioning earlier that a lot of these kiddos are from out here. However, they, sorry, I just didn't like how the thing looked. They're from out here, but just because of the low amount of
foster families, they're being placed in homes outside of West Texas and far away from where they've grown up and what they're used to. So it's definitely something that they're in need of, is foster families.
Yeah, it's great that you're highlighting them and hopefully allowing them to come back to West Texas.
All right, so we'll take a look at this. The Easter Bunny delivered some early miracles to the NICU at Medical Center Hospital yesterday. They are just so sweet. These pictures taken by hospital staff who volunteer their own time and their own products and their own photos just to make sure that these parents have a sense of normalcy during the holidays.
Yeah, super cute. I love that. I love little babies. And it's just fun that they do this for especially those extra little ones who, you know, have to sadly stay in the NICU. And yeah, super fun. I love that. They're in little Easter baskets, and I love that one little bow.
Well, we will be right back here in just a few moments. We've got a quick check-in of the news and weather for our viewers over on Channel 7, but we'll be right back here with the update on our West Texas trivia.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
All right, good morning. I'm Lauren Munt, meteorologist Sawyer McElroy here with us for a check of our First Alert forecast. Sawyer, it was chilly this morning, but I think it's going to shape out to be a pretty nice day.
Yeah, it is really going to be a nice start to the work week. Here's a look at those First Alert weather headlines. Rain chances do return tonight, though, continuing into Tuesday. Temperatures will be warming through the week, a little bit cooler today and tomorrow before back in the 80s Wednesday through the weekend. Severe weather, though, is likely coming up this weekend. Here's the live look outside of the skies of Fort Stockton this morning, where we are hanging on to blue sky, sunshine, and some clouds. Temperatures currently sitting anywhere from the 30s to the 50s. 51 in Midland, 50 in Big Spring, 51 in Monahans, 45 here in Odessa. Winds anywhere from being calm to 10 miles per hour. And we are starting off the day with a mixture of blue sky, sunshine, and a few clouds. More clouds off to our west, though, this morning. Temperatures are going to warm nicely today, but still be on the cooler side with highs only into the 60s and 70s by this afternoon and evening. 71 for Midland and Odessa, 74 for Pecos, 75 for Presidio, and winds through the day anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour, with strongest winds expected across portions of southeast New Mexico. Coming up tonight, that is when we start to see those rain showers once again, especially for areas west of the Pecos, and then they will continue eastward as we head into our Tuesday, looking to see some rain across portions of southeast New Mexico and the Permian Basin coming up tomorrow. Lows tonight in the 40s and 50s, so chilly to cool once again as we head into our Tuesday. 49 for Midland, 50 for Odessa. And here's a look at that First Alert 7 10-day forecast, where we are going to see highs a little bit cooler for Tuesday with those rain showers, warmer Wednesday through the weekend. But like I mentioned, we do have the potential for severe weather coming up Saturday and Sunday as well.
All right, thank you, Sawyer. An Odessa Animal Sanctuary looking to the community for help. They're called Yesterday's Horses and More, and they had a fire break out in their horse pen the other day. The sanctuary says the security footage caught what happened around 3 a.m. on Friday. As you can see, there was some damage that was left behind in the fire, but thankfully all of the horses and dogs are safe. But now they're asking for donations in the aftermath. Yesterday's Horses and More is asking for donations to be made through their PayPal or Venmo. They're also expecting hay, food, and fence supplies. All of those donations can be dropped off at 6571 North Carter Avenue. And a Midland police officer is at home recovering after undergoing brain surgery for a tumor. Take a look. His name is Stevie Vargas, and he's a former state trooper who also served in the United States Marine Corps. He started having issues with his eyes and thought that he might need glasses. That was until a scan revealed the tumor. Doctors were able to remove between 90 and 99% of the tumor. And thanks to a lot of support, the Vargases are doing well and hoping that the good news continues.
I've been blessed, seeing some of the people that were in the same predicament as me that aren't, they're doing a lot worse than I am. So, I'm trying to be thankful. Sure. So, been more than blessed.
A fundraiser is being held April 23rd for Vargas and his family for all the help that they can get. You can find information up on our website. That's firstalert7.com. And we've got a quick traffic alert for you, this morning. You might see some construction that's happening along Briarwood Avenue from Avalon to Highway 158 in Midland. The city says that there will be a road widening and drainage improvement project. This is all set to begin today, but the city says that during the project there will be no road closures or street entrance closures. You're just going to see some traffic congestion there. The entire project is expected to last from 18 to 20 months. Thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to come to First Alert 7 News at noon. Keep it right here on First Alert 7. All right, we've made it 2 hours of Wake Up West Texas streaming, but we got to know what the answer is, Sawyer, before we can go. Which mammal is the only one who can't jump?
Whoever chose elephant is smart.
It was elephant.
Elephants can't jump, apparently.
Interesting. We did think that at first, but we felt like it was too easy of an answer.
Jump. I've never seen a rhino or a hippo jump either.
I've also never seen a sloth jump.
No, but intriguing. Now we know.
All right, well, thank you so much for streaming with us. Make it a great Monday.